Welcome back. Today I'm checking out a classic design on a modern wallet. This is the Lempira Wallet from Patepluma Co. Let's check it out. So let me give you guys a nice close-up of the Lempira Wallet from Patepluma Co. And while you guys are checking this out, let's talk about some of the features. So the Lempira Wallet is a vertical style minimalist wallet with a flap. It has a total of 3 pockets, 1 external and 2 internal. And those 3 pockets can hold up to 9 cards and 10 bills unfolded, or a mixture of the two. The version that I have here is handmade from Patepluma Pueblo and a Patepluma waxy pull-up, and is hand-stitched with 1mm thick waxed polyester thread. And you can also choose up to 3 different colors here. The colors that I have right here are a black with a darker brown and an olive color. And Patepluma Co. is based out of the Netherlands. All right, let's talk dimensions. The Lempira Wallet comes in at 3.03 inches by 4.06 inches and is 0.55 inches thick. And according to my weight test, it comes in at 1.8 ounces, and in grams, that's 52 grams. And let's start with the quality here. Of course, the use of Patepluma for the leather is going to be a popular choice, at least in my book. In my opinion, Patepluma produces some of the best leathers in the world, especially this Pueblo right here. You can see this top flap is made of a black Pueblo. Also, this olive color partition right there is also made of Pueblo. And then the leather wrap body right here is the waxy pull-up, and that is a gorgeous waxy pull-up. If I get up real close, you can see that grain. Everything here looks absolutely beautiful. So of course, I think the choice of using Patepluma Pueblo and waxy pull-up is a smart one. Now let's talk about that hand stitching right there. It's just a single stitch point right there in the bottom. You can see that hand settle stitch. 1mm thick waxy polyester thread. So everything looks fantastic regarding the stitching. And if you're familiar with Patepluma Co., you're going to know that they take care of all the edges of the wallet, so everything is nicely taken care of regarding burnishing and polishing. Even the inside of the leather is taken care of there. So that is a finished leather on the inside. And take a look at this burnishing right there on the bottom. That is really, really nice work. So from a quality standpoint, just like everything else I've reviewed from Patepluma Co., everything here looks fantastic. And as always, before I move on to the styling, let's do a smell test. I mean, if you guys want to know what I'm talking about when I say that these wallets smell great and they should bottle it, just buy this wallet and smell it. You'll get a really good idea what I'm talking about. Now, we can move on to the actual styling and design of the Lempira wallet. So it's a vertical style minimalist wallet with the flap and 3 total pockets. 2 pockets right here in the front and a quick access card pocket right there on the back. And at the beginning of this video, I said it's a classic design for modern wallets, which it is. You see a lot of wallets designed this way. And the first wallet I thought of was the OpenSea Leather Hubei, which is one of my favorite wallets of all time. And yes, it does have some similarities, but I'm gonna say this again, there's only so many ways you can design a wallet. So what a wallet maker has to do is take a look at a classic design, but make it their own and make it high quality. And that's exactly what Patepluma Co. did here by using those 3 pieces of leather. He used that first waxy pull-up right here, the first leather wrap starting right here that wraps all the way around to form this first pocket. And you can kind of see that right here if I show you this cross section, which is the bottom. And then this flap is tucked in here, stitched at the bottom, and you can see that black piece right there. And then to create the 2 pockets on the inside, there's another piece of leather right here that creates a partition. And once again, that's also stitched right here at the bottom, and you can see that green piece right there. So I'm a big fan of this design choice. Yes, using some extra pieces of leather is going to make it slightly thicker, but let's be real, this extra piece of leather isn't going to turn this into a George Costanza wallet. You can see it's still relatively thin. So Patepluma Co. took a classic design for a modern wallet and made it their own. And I should say that Patepluma Co. has already established themselves as coming up with some nice original designs already. And if you guys saw my review on the Utila wallet, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So giving us a design like this, I'm completely 100% for it. So with these 3 total pockets, it can hold up to 9 credit cards, 10 bills unfolded, when those bills are tucked right here in this back pocket, or any combination of the two. So for example, if you want to carry a few less cards, you can carry more bills. But from my test, I got 9 cards in here plus 10 bills unfolded and was still able to tuck in that flap. And what I really like about Patepluma Company's take on this classic design is this quick access card pocket right here on the back. And when I mentioned the OpenSea leather Hubei design, which is very similar to this right here, they have a much shorter quick access card pocket on the back. Now, of course, I love quick access card pockets. They make the wallet way more functional than not having one. But the problem I had with the Hubei was it was so low that I'd rather not have a card back there because so much of my card was exposed. And honestly, it made the wallet look ugly. So I thought it looked a lot cleaner without a card back there. Some of you guys might not care about that, but that was just my opinion on it. But with a design like the Lempira wallet right here, that quick access card pocket is so high, you can almost not even tell that there's a card back there. Only because of this angled cut right here is so minimal, that's the only part of the card you're going to see that will be exposed. But you'll see in my card test, that's not going to affect the functionality at all. And before we get to that card test, let's talk about the branding. The only branding you're going to see is this Patepluma Company logo stamped right there in the front, and then an ink stamp right there on the top of the flap on the inside of the wallet. So even though there are 2 logos here, I like the one on the inside because it's not seen. So yeah, I like the branding here. All right, let's do the card test. I already went ahead and preloaded the Lempira wallet with 7 cards and 5 bills unfolded. 6 cards in this front pocket here, 5 unfolded bills in the back pocket, and then 1 more card in the quick access card pocket on the back. And now you guys can see what I'm talking about with just having a very small portion of that credit card sticking out of the back there. And getting that card out of the back, you can see even with just having that little slit cut out right there and having a little bit of that credit card exposed, it doesn't affect the functionality at all. So this is why I like more of this style a little bit better, having this completely covered with just a little bit showing right there on the top. And now the inside of the wallet, these cards, of course, is going to be extremely functional. Just pull out the card slightly, do the fan method. And normally I don't have my bills unfolded like this. Normally I have them folded in half because I don't like having the bills flopping all over the place when I have to try to access my cards inside of the wallet. And I've said this 1,000 times. Yes, I know I can just hold my thumb like this and keep those bills out of the way. I just don't like doing it. So for me, I like having my bills folded in half, just like that. Put it back in that back pocket right there because, you know, I only carry bills for emergency purposes anyway. So this works fine for me. If you're somebody that uses cash on a daily basis, yeah, of course, keep them unfolded. It's great. And it also gives you a few other options. And if you guys are familiar with this style of wallet, you already know what I'm going to say. You could tuck in the flap, take another credit card and stick it right there in the front. So that gives you 2 quick access card pockets. Now for me personally, I don't like doing this, but it's always there as an option if you have 2 cards that you like to use every day. Or use the same pocket, put it back in there in the tuck closure and just tuck in the flap. Now it's hidden. Yes, you still have to open the flap to gain access to that card, but you guys see what I'm saying? It still gives you another option for quick access to another card. So what are my thoughts on the Lempira wallet by Patepluma Company? Is it the most original design in the world? Absolutely not. I've reviewed a couple hundred wallets on this channel at this point, and I've seen many wallets of this style. One of my favorites, I've already mentioned, is the OpenSea leather Hubei wallet. And in some ways, I sort of like the Lempira wallet just slightly better than the Hubei. I can't believe I'm saying that either, but it's true. I've really taken a shine to this wallet here because overall I like wallets of this style. And what Patepluma Company did was took that style and made it just slightly better. Super easy access to the cards right here in the middle. And I love the quick access card pocket on the back, hiding about 99% of your card, just giving you this little slit to gain access to it, but doesn't mess with the functionality at all. In fact, you can get about 3 cards back here. I don't like doing that. I like just a single card in my back pocket, but if you wanted to, you could. And the length being only 3.03 inches down here, it's much slimmer than the Hubei wallet. In fact, let me just bring in one of my Hubei wallets right here, and I'm going to put the Lempira wallet directly on top so you can see what I'm talking about. That much more of the Hubei sticks out versus the Lempira wallet there. And holding them up side by side, you can see just how much thinner and more slim the Lempira is versus my beloved Hubei wallet. Oh, and by the way, I'll demonstrate that back card pocket right there. So I like this style way more than this style right here. Of course, this is just a personal preference of mine. Everybody's going to be different, but for me, I think I would choose this wallet over that wallet. Plus the customization, you can choose up to 3 different colors for the Lempira wallet. You can see the brown with the olive and the black here. Mix and match, make it your own. Plus they give you a choice of a left or right-handed opening. This is the right-handed opening. So for you lefties out there, they have you covered. And right now, Patepluma Company is asking about 80 euros for the Lempira wallet. That's roughly 87 American dollars. So it's not the cheapest leather wallet in the world, but for handmade, Badalassi Carlo and waxy pull-up, all hand-stitched, extremely high quality, the work that's gone into this wallet, I actually think $87 is a fair price here. All right, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. What do you think of the Lempira wallet from Patepluma Company? And if you want to check this out for yourself, I will put links down below in my description box. But if you did enjoy this video, please give me that thumbs up. Please subscribe. Real quick, Curvin over at Patepluma Company sent me a bunch of notes on the Lempira wallet, but on the very back of this paper are the actual sketches from when he was designing the Lempira wallet. So I thought that was really cool. And go!